with the combo with Dr. Nikki Zeigler. And I'm so excited about this guest that I have. It's going to be a very extraordinary interview because she's nervous. But guess what? I got her. So let's get started. We want to definitely call. Hold on for 1 second. Let me get you together. Let me get you situated. Let me get my producer, Kanaya. Come in here real quick. I want to get this started. Hold on for a second. Let's get you up in here. Katherine.
Hey,
I did.
How are you?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. This is different for me. I'm normally in the corner in the shadows. I get on the stage sometimes, but I'm acting like a different person. So this is different to be in an interview. It's about me, oh gosh.
Wow. So tell us who you are and what you got going on.
Okay, I am Katherine Doty Walker, as stated earlier. I am a Herbassdor, and that's why I'm connected to Dr. Nikki, and I'm so blessed to be a part of that group of ladies. What I got going on, I am passionate about people, about God's people. And so everything I do is to serve God's people, whatever I do. So professionally, from 9 to 5, I work at the University of Alabama, Roll Tide. You might see my elephant somewhere in the background. And I
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. With the tide, it's okay. So I've been here for about 10 or 11 years, coming up on 11 years. And I am
there.
So I work in the graduate school, and I am the assistant to the associate provost. So basically, I just manage people, manage the office, manage the graduate school as a whole, and then do anything that is needed by the president, provost, and associate provost here at the University of Alabama. So that's what I've been doing for about 10 years, or 3 years in that position, but I've been here for 10 years. Outside of that, I do ministry. So I'm a minister in the church. I also just with the push of the Herbassdors and the Herbassdor network, I just began my own business as a virtual assistant. The name of that is Tis Era Tees. We're still in the works, getting websites and everything, but God has blessed me with a handful of clients. So we just serve people with excellence. That's basically what my business is: serving people with excellence, helping people to grow, to glow, or to go forward. So that's what I'm working on now. I do that. I do t-shirts. I do designs. It's just, I got a lot going on, but being
connected. How are you able to balance everything?
That's a God thing. So I am a wife. We don't have children yet, but we are praying for that. But it's really just communication and being organized. And that's something that we offer, or that I offer from Tis Era Tees. My business is that I help a person get organized so that they can balance their life. And the only way I can do that is just seeking God, taking that time, prioritizing, and then putting that into action.
So are you looking for clients?
Well, I think being on this interview, I probably am going to get some type of blast out there. So yes, we are a building company. We are up and coming. And so, yes, we are always open to.
So how will you do your hours? Because of course I see, look, I'm gonna put this on here, but I don't want to put it on here. Latricia to my Roll Tide. Y'all know my work.
Thank you, Roll Tide.
So I know she was looking for an assistant as well. So how does that work being a virtual assistant?
Okay, so currently what we do is I offer packages. And so you can get either a retainer package or you can get a project package.
So what the retainer package start at?
Okay, so the retainer package starts at $350. And that is, you can get me for 10 hours a month to do administrative work. And what I do is client to client, I kind of find out what their schedule is, of course, what time zone they're in, what they need from me. And then we work out a time frame in which I'll do the work and produce for them.
So, okay, I see is it Mia Celeste Dalty?
Yes, that's my little sister. Thank you, Maya.
Okay, good. So another question that I have is, okay, so you do the retainer. So what other, besides the retainer, how does the project, how does that work?
So with our project packages, it's basically if you need me to manage a specific project. So I work with a publisher currently, and there's certain things that she has a lot going on. And so she has an author that she's done most of the work for. So she's already got their book together. She has everything. I manage the project, put it in KDP, I get it uploaded, I communicate with the author. And so it depends on what the project size is, how that contract is laid out.
Okay, sound a little smart there. Okay. So wait. Okay, so what's the name of the company? Because I think Helen told me about this. I didn't know you was doing that.
Yes. So it's Tis Era Tees. Tis Era Tees Virtual Services and Designs. And so let me give you some backstory. The word arete in Greek means excellence. Okay. And it means excellence or virtue. And so everything that I desire to do for God's people, I want to do in excellence and with virtue.
Okay.
So the term tis erities means of virtue or of excellence. So I wanted that to be a part of everything that I do. And so I do virtual services, which is like the assistance, the project management, and eventually online business management. But that, and then I also do designs. I do t-shirts, I do invitations. I've done, I don't know, anything from a flyer to a obituary. So everything that I do, I just want to do it with virtue and with excellence.
Okay, your bastards are starting to come in.
Okay.
Dr. Rich say yes, awesome, excellent. That's what I'm talking about. Lady P say hello, beautiful ladies. Hey, hello, Lady P. We love you. Can't wait to see you in September at the Stronger.
Yes, I'm excited.
Are you coming, Katherine?
I am. I actually just talked to Helen this morning.
What?
I've been telling friends, and I'm like, girls, we need to get this package. We got to get a lot of people in here so we can get this package. So I'm excited about it. Not just the fellowship, not just meeting the people that we've been able to connect with, but also just having that rest and rejuvenation. And so I'm really excited about it.
So you're the quietest person out of all the Herbassdors, right? So this is your interview. So my question, how has the Herpreneur Network been for you, honestly?
So I will tell you, I was actually talking to a friend about this earlier. I said it's something that initially I bought into because my sister is a part of it, right? So we support each other, and I'm like,
I knew it. But go ahead.
I'm like, I missed the book. I didn't do this. This is something I can do. I'm gonna buy into it, right? And so I did that initially, and then I think I may have shared this with the Herbassdors, but there was a week where God told me to take off work and just get everything in order because he was about to shift me into, like you said earlier, push me into my purpose. And so that I was about to be out there. So I had to have all my paperwork and all of my, just everything organized in a fashion so that I could say it, not thinking about this interview. But during that time frame, I started joining in and watching the clubhouse talks that were going on. And it's really spoken to areas of my life that my current community, my local community, doesn't speak to. Mm-hmm. So I encourage people, find a network. It may not be herpreneurs, but whatever it is, connect with women and people that are going in the same direction, even if that looks different than your community. I was again talking to my sister Helen, and one of the things that we discussed was that community has nothing to do with location. Community is about who pours into you and who you're pouring into, right? So it's who you're connected to and the common cause in unity. And so I'm grateful for the herpreneurs and just being able to sit in the group, and I don't say much. I might chime in from time to time, but just to glean. It's a beautiful thing to glean from women that are where you are, going where you're headed, that can be inspiring. So it's just a blessing for me to just be in the mix.
And she don't say nothing, y'all. But you know what? I saw a transition that's about to take place in your life. Absolutely. Where you used to being in that background, or I can't say someone has hurt you, or I'm trying to pin it down because I want to be in God's will and God's order. But I see you being pushed But the push is gonna be so uncomfortable. You're like, wait a minute. I'm not ready. But God said, but I'm ready for you.
Yes.
Like I see it it's like a push. It's like a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like you don't have whatever's about to happen. You're not gonna have a choice but to grab the microphone and say, okay, this is me. And I said the word unapologetically a lot because I want people to understand you don't have to apologize for who God has for you. You don't have to apologize for the connection that God has given you. Yes. You don't have to apologize for the elevation that God's about to do in your business, as you as a person. Yes. In this time of season, you just need to receive it. You know what I'm saying? Open up your hands and say, I receive everything that God wants for me to have. Not what you think you should have, but what God wants you to have. And once you start opening up and say, God, I surrender for real, not surrender on emotions, but totally, God, whatever you want me to do, even though it seems very uncomfortable, yes, I'll do it, God. Watch you show up and show out. Right. You know why? I can say it because I was that girl. I was the one that was always pushing everybody. And I was always in the back. Uh-huh. And God just did this right here. Yeah. I'm still pushing everybody now. Yes. But now I have to be careful how I carry what I say, how I look, what my presentation is, all because now I'm in the forefront. I'm a forerunner. And I ain't never said this to nobody. I ain't never called myself no front runner until just a minute ago. Because you have to, you know what I'm saying? God is still molding me, Katherine. So even with you, I just see God doing this. And I see you just.
Oh gosh. Well, I received the word.
And it's going to feel very uncomfortable.
It is, absolutely.
And you cannot worry about people. Mm-hmm. Get over it. Stop explaining. Stop trying to figure it out. Because it's like you're the kind of person, you'll get into it work like this and what I'm supposed to be. Yes. Stop dissecting it.
Yes, absolutely.
Get out of his way and let him tap you into something new. Especially, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but I see you leaving your job and I see your business getting so big where you can't even work for them no more. You're going to have to work for yourself. I see it. I literally see it. But you got to stay connected to the plug. And the plug ain't Dr. Nikki. The plug is Jesus. Absolutely. I'm just a vessel.
Right.
I'm just a vessel that he's using because I said, I'm willing.
Right.
I surrender. Yeah. I'm tired. Absolutely. So when I said yes, God said, okay, that's all I need. So what I'm telling you on today, Katherine, even in the midst of you being kind of nervous about the interview, as you can see, you ain't even nervous no more because God is in here.
Right. He got to.
Say yes to him.
Yeah.
Watch God show up.
Yes, I know it. I know it. And I accept and I receive every word. And I will tell you that it's confirming. I know that God is shifting. Mm-hmm. And that's why I couldn't hit the calendar cancellation button because he's like, I want you to step forward. And I was on a call with a couple of my friends earlier and I'm like, y'all just pray for me. And this is how I feel before I preach. And God gave me that assurance. Like, have you ever spoken a word that I gave you that didn't succeed and go forth and do what I asked you to do? And if you have that same feeling now, know that this is me. So don't try to plan, don't try to prepare. I'm like, Helen, where the questions at? Now, why she didn't but he's like,
I knew it. Because when I saw your name, I was just like, woo, Katherine. I was like, okay. And let me tell you the sad part about it. I'm honest. I said, who is Katherine? I know they ain't Helen Cap. I was like, oh my God. I told my husband, I said, oh shit, I'm booked. He was like, what? Because the thing about it, it's just all about time and season though. And I think I talked about it on Clubhouse just this morning I did. Mm-hmm. Time and season for everything. Yes. We can't, and I tell people all the time, we can't wear no shorts and we don't, we're not equipped to wear shorts in a negative zero season. Right. God needs to cover up. Mm-hmm. And we show us heck ain't finna wear no Bobo jacket in no summertime because we're gonna sweat out.
Right.
So everything has its time and season.
Amen.
And I just honestly feel like your season is now. So when you come to the Stronger Her retreat, I'm prophesying over your life that you come there ready to receive new clients, contracts in the mail.
Yes. Thank you.
Amen. New relationships that you never thought you could ever receive, all because obedience.
Absolutely.
Step out.
And that's all I can do. That's all that I am doing. I think that even being connected, like I said, I bought in because of my sister. but but I stay and I'm here and I'm active and I'm hearing and I'm gleaning because of God. And because this is the season, like you said, I went in maybe 48 hours. God said, no, I need you to get your LLC. No, I need you to get your EIN. Because I had been doing in April, my life shifted. And that's when I got my first client. And now it's the end of July almost. I got 4 clients and 6 businesses that I work for. And so it's like God knew in April, because he's sovereign, that I couldn't go forth and receive what he had for me if I didn't legitimize, right? And so I went through the process, even without, like you said, step out the boat, step in faith. And I took the step and he said, I'm walking with you. And so that's where I am. And when I booked this, it's like, okay, God, it came up on my calendar on Sunday. I'm checking for my week and I'm like, oh, that's happening. So it's just obey, walk and step out. God will meet you.
But I'll say this. But if you'll be honest, me and you was already connected. But I'll say this. I'm gonna go tell the truth. I said, you know what? She can't reach out to me because she in your head. You got to get out of the head that that's Helen.
Yeah,
stop.
that's true. And I will tell you, as I was praying about it last night. I thought about the very first time I saw you, and not thinking way back. I probably saw you at Helen's wedding. But the first time I encountered you, we were at Helen's retirement party. And I said, God, I feel like I need to connect with her. And then you were talking, somebody was talking, and before you were leaving early because you had on your pearls and you had your hair in a bun. And I was like, yes, for class, because that's my thing. But so I went and I was like, I'm gonna get your information from Helen because I really feel like I need to connect with you. And that's as far as that went that day. And that's been at least, I think, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Then I came to the
graduation.
Yes, I came to graduation. And I was like, oh, like this is great. Like, oh my gosh, they got a school, they got this, I just want to connect. And of course, like you said, I went back in my shell, like, nah, that's Helen's person. I'm not gonna impede, I'm not gonna do that.
You do that.
And then she spoke at one of the
She Cave.
One of the She Caves.
I remember. I'm telling you.
Like, okay, God, you're doing something, and I don't know what it is. But then, of course, I'm like, I'm gonna just stay in my space. I'm gonna stay in my spot. But I know that there is more to it. And I trust God enough to know that what he plans, that he's sovereign, to trust his plan, and that he'll make it well with all of those connected, all of those around. He'll make it well with man, because that's what the word says.
And and it's all about being ready, though, Katherine. I mean, like now, I think you're getting to the point where you'll be ready, because I'm a whole movement by myself. And so with that being said, I just know it's some things that God's going to allow me to pour into you that has nothing to do with Helen. It's you. It's you. Helen has her thing. You have your own thing. Right. Stephanie got her own thing. Everybody living their best life. You know what I'm saying? So, but God had told me, he said, the reason why she didn't connect because she feel like it's Helen. I'm like, no, baby. Helen knows how I am. Whenever someone's supposed to be connected to me, it ain't about that other person. It's about that person.
Right.
If you ever tell you can't come to me, I'm right here. I am available. Text my phone, Dr. Nikki, you got 5 minutes? Yes, ma'am. I might just have a little 5 minutes. But I'm going to make time for what God, because I already know the assignment is greater than me. It's bigger than me. But I do whatever I can do to help you with your virtual assistant. I know I have some ladies that need assistance. I need assistance. So, we're going to lock up and take this virtual business to a whole different level.
Right.
So that's what it's all about. Stepping out.
Yes. And I believe that, like you said, timing and season. And I know that God is doing it and he's preparing me for an expeditious move. So I have
Expeditious.
to get there within myself. My spirit man is there. It's like the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And God is pushing me at such an accelerated rate. I saw it this morning, and I know we pressed for time, but I saw this morning that it's almost like someone going into labor. It's like you're excited the whole time, like you're planning for the baby. It's like, oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. But then when you hit the reality that you're pushing and your whole life is about to change. And I feel like this interview and the things that God has had me experience over the last few weeks, the last few months, this is reality. Like you're about to push forth in what I have for you. And I need you to be ready for the life change. So
I'm looking at our show, and if somebody is saying something, I don't want your family not to be acknowledged. So I'm trying to see who's saying. Okay, here we go. Here they go. So Mia says yes. Brittany says speak. So say hey to Brittany.
Brittany, thank you for joining.
Come on, Brittany, we're gonna see you. I hope we're gonna see you at the Stronger Heart retreat.
Yes, that's what I sold on the girl.
Come on,
I got 2 people in my room.
Let me see if I can add this Stronger Her video.
Please do.
Let me add this video so they can see what we're doing over here. Because we ain't taking no prisoners, and we're making no apologies around here. I went on to download now. But I thank God for you, Kat. I'm so happy you came on and did the interview. See, it wasn't as bad. You know what I'm saying? I was
it was just a conversation.
It's just like we're talking. It's like we're having a talk. And that's what people got to understand. So guess what? Now it's time to start doing other shows, other podcasts, and help promote your business. That's what it's all about. I'm trying to see what it can get in there. Hold on, I think it will. Let's see. Because I want them to see this commercial.
Yes, they need it out there.
So they need it?
Yes.
Let me see if they're going to let me. It might not let me do it. Okay, I think here it is right here. Let's see if we can get it in here. Yeah, let's do it. It's doing something. There we go.
Yes.
Are you a Christian woman in business, ministry, or just need a moment to regain your strength and clarity? The Herbassdor Network presents the Stronger Her Retreat 2021, all-inclusive, 4 days, 3 nights trip to Destin, Florida, overlooking the Gulf of Mexico, September the 15th through the 18th, 2021. This girls' weekend will feed you spiritually, physically, and mentally. Think about it. When was the last time you took out time for yourself and did a girls' weekend? We know the pandemic has had you frustrated and ready to relax, relate, and of course, release. How about head to the beach and meet me, Dr. Nikki Zeigler? The event includes morning workouts, all-white party, workshop classes, panel discussions, teaching, preaching, and relaxation. Plenty of food, drinks, games, giveaway, even a fashion show. Over 30 vendors, even the ultimate ladies' night out. After all the powerful speaking and panel discussion and sisterhood fellowship, you will leave this experience relaxed, renewed, and regenerated. Payment plans are available. Go and register at www.thestrongerher.com. Once again, www.thestrongerher.com. Meet me and my Herbassdors on the beach of Gulf of Mexico. All right, we up in there. So that should have gave them a little taste of what's going on. So we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So I thank you for coming on the show. You did.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm so glad it went so well. And I pray that somebody was blessed and that my testimony of stepping forward encourages someone to walk out.
All right. So guys, don't forget the Stronger Her Retreat is coming up the 15th through the 18th in Destin, Florida. We have the Herbassdor Boot Camp that's coming up in November. The anthology is back again. I am an overcoming woman too. So if you would like to write your story to tell us how you overcame, of course, I'm a publisher. We're going to get the word out. It's going to be on and popping. And I'm just so happy to have Kat on the show. Katherine, you said right, Katherine. On the show. And I know she did an amazing job. So go ahead and clap it out. Share this YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hey,
Yes.
we're doing some big things over here. Thank you, Catherine, for coming, and we will see you.
I appreciate it.
Take care. Bye, girl.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye-bye.